Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Dreamcast Roundup. And before I start sounding like a whiny bitch, I'm obviously gonna accept the 60 Hertz mode. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, but I kind of was announcing it already like 5 seconds ago before I sound like a whiny bitch. Well, let's watch the wonderful intro first of the game that is awaiting us right now. Again, another game that I just put randomly out of my fucking shelf. And the game is, well, you know it already on the YouTube title. Oh, I'm gonna talk about this right now. The game is Daytona USA 2001, a pretty nice arcade game, but I have to say something, and I really don't want to sound like a whiny bitch, and I don't want to fish for sympathy or something like that, however you call it. But you know, guys, what fucking happened. I was talking about that, like, I think on the introduction video of the history of Dreamcast, that I always had problems kind of with Dreamcast consoles breaking down, and I'm not joking, guys. My Dreamcast is making problems right now with reading games. It took me now 10 tries that my Dreamcast actually reads this game. And it seems that yet another Dreamcast of mine is dying. Why is it? Why are all my Dreamcasts dying? So I really hope that everything will go well for this video and for the upcoming videos, and I hope that I am not forced to actually make a break with the Dreamcast Roundup. I would be really, really sad about it. But yeah, let's see how this goes. If everything goes extremely bad, you will probably not even see the video, because if my Dreamcast dies or something like that, obviously I'm not gonna upload the video, but we're gonna see how it goes. And now to show you what kind of game I'm playing right now, and it's okay that I can't save the data because I only want to show you a tiny bit of the game anyway. And this game around this time is another arcade classic, kind of like Dead or Alive 2 in the last episode. It is Daytona USA 2001. And I think we need to hear the music a little bit because the music is kind of epic. Daytona! Oh, sorry. But yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Daytona USA 2001. You will kind of see a lot of similarities when it comes to content between Dead or Alive 2 and Daytona USA 2001. Let me actually show you what kind of content we have with this game. Obviously, it's an arcade port. So it's obviously, when it comes to the overall content, a pretty short game. But let's press the start button and hope that my fucking Dreamcast is not dying or something like that. But as you can see, the game actually, I think the game came out at the beginning of every video. You actually see like when the game came out in Europe, Japan, and America. And obviously Daytona USA came out in 2000, by the way, not 2001. It came out in 2000, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, the game was actually published by Infogrames, and Infogrames are now, or are now Atari. And Atari is obviously not really there anymore too. But yeah, let's hope shit is gonna work. And first of all, we're gonna go to the homepage. No. But yeah, Daytona USA 2001 was a game where you were able to go to the homepage. I don't think that you were able to do anything online-wise with it. I think there was not even time attack leaderboard sharing. I don't know anymore. Maybe there was. But yeah, let's go to the fucking options for now. And see what was there in the options. Game config. Game config is always good. I think I'm gonna let the difficulty in normal. I'm normally pretty okay in racing games. There is, you will see how I get my ass kicked in Daytona or something like that. I think everything is alright. Obviously the vibration is off because the Dreamcast didn't have a built-in vibrator. I mean rumble pack or whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, let's actually make a BGM test, a background music test, and see if the music is playing or if my disc is dying. Hey, it plays! So I guess everything should be alright. I hope my Dreamcast is not dying or something like that. But yeah, we can adjust the car color, but let's be honest, let's give a fuck about that. I'm gonna play single races, I'm not gonna play championship. Like Daytona USA 2001 has one big thing, it's extremely hard. The championships are extremely hard, the AI uses a lot of rubber banding and shit like that. What makes the game extremely hard, and let's be honest, the controls are pretty tough to learn. But we're gonna go to a single race right now. And I think I'm gonna show you like 2 or 3 tracks, ladies and gentlemen. So don't expect a too long video with Daytona USA 2001. By the way, this was another one of the games that I got. I think on the Dead or Alive video I told you that I got a bunch of games really cheap. This was another of the games that I got really cheap, maybe for €3 or something like that, new and sealed. I should have fucking bought more games of the same thing, especially the ones that you can get a lot of money with right now. But yeah, you have different cars, obviously. I think I always played with the Hornet. Obviously, different cars have different, how do you say that? Stats, I wanted to say abilities, but stats. It is the right term, and yeah. I always used Hornet because Hornet pretty much was the overall... yeah, he was like, he was not extremely good at anything, but overall he was pretty okay, you know what I mean? What the fuck am I talking about? I'm talking too much shit. So let's go with Hornet, but let's change the color. We have different color schemes, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we have custom colors. Ach yeah, you can make your own colors. We don't have different color schemes, we have custom colors that you make yourself, so we're gonna go with the normal color or something like that. So yeah. Then I would say, we have the car. We're gonna take the 3.7 Speedway, that's the first course, and we're gonna start the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
I think this race is done in like 90 seconds or something like that. And my goal is to get first, because I want to show you something. What happens if you get first in a single race, in a race. Okay, I think it's right. And the game runs to 60 FPS. The thing is, the controls are extremely sensitive. Like, you start to slide in this game really fast, so you can barely move your analog stick if you don't want to slide in this game. And in most cases, sliding is slowing you down. You will see that later on other tracks that I'm gonna play where I probably get my ass kicked. I mean, obviously this track is not the most awesome one in terms of track layout. But yeah, by the way, the music in the background is pretty low right now, but it's pretty awesome. I think it's a Daytona theme or something like that. Okay, 4 out of 20. I should be able to get the first one. La la la, la la la. Okay, we have 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm giving my best here right now. Oh god. And I don't know if I will get first. I really want to get first because I want you to see what happens after it. The thing is, I'm bouncing against that wall. What is stupid. Let's see that I get at least third. I think with third it's happening too. And there is no boost, at least that's what I think, what I remember, and I don't get third, do I? Fuck. I want to show you what happens. Come on! Ah. Go! I want to show you what happens if you get, I think, within the first 3 places. And now, because... Yeah. We placed 4th, we can probably put in our name and shit like... Did you hear the rap? G-A-M-E-O-V-E-R. Game over. G-A-M-E-O-V-E-R. And now the fucking game crashed because my Dreamcast is dying. No. But yeah, as you can see, I went game over. Let's actually try it one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. As you can see, there are barely any loading times. There you can see the arcade culture of it. I'm gonna try to get first. I mean, you saw that I tried my best. By the way, I think I can't get first anymore because I fucking bounced off there. The thing is, I should not bounce against that wall there. That costs me a ton of time. The problem is... still bouncing at it. The problem is you don't want to start sliding. As soon as you start sliding, the car gets ridiculously out of control. But that actually looks pretty well already. I'm 6 out of 20. I should get at least 3rd here now. That looks way better, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, the tracks are getting a little bit longer later on and a little bit harder. Where it's not only kind of like an oval shape or however you want to call it. And I could actually get first here. If I don't fucking drive like an idiot. Oh god, I drove like an idiot. I think I can't get first anymore. But yeah, you can definitely see the arcade heritage out of this game. I will not get first anymore. Yeah, that's actually... do you see how slower you get? The thing is, that was actually a good slide. You can have good slides and you can have bad slides. And that was actually a pretty good slide. Most of the time... Most of the time, you actually only get bad slides if you don't know how to, you know, steer the car properly. And again, the controls for Daytona USA 2001 are extremely sensitive. Almost too sensitive, unfortunately. But yeah, let's hope that this comes now, what I want to see. Nah, I went game over. Okay, what I want to say to you is, if you get first in a single race, all the time when you get first, you get the credits of the game. I am not joking. That you can clearly see that this game was a total arcade port. Like, when you get first, you get the credits of the game. And that with every single race. Obviously, you have championship where this is not happening, but yeah. I think you can see it already by overall, by the menus, by how the game looks, and by how the game plays. Okay, not by how the game plays, because you don't play the game. That this is a total arcade game. By the way, we have 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey! Let's be honest, 8 tracks for back in the day is not too bad. But yeah, let's actually use another track. The thing is, I barely remember them. We're gonna go with Ring Ring Ring. Probably get my ass kicked there, but yeah. Let's take Ring Ring Ring. But yeah, then I can show you a little bit more of variations when it comes to the tracks. I will obviously not get first here, because the tracks actually all have their own difficulty. I will probably set the difficulty down to easy, that I can show you like the credits thing. And always when I see something like that, I'm afraid that the fucking Dreamcast dies, but no. Here we don't have a running start. And yeah, what is there to say about Daytona USA? Is it a good game? Is it a bad game? Is it a worth game? Even back in the day, this game was not able to hold you long on the console. This is a pretty... how you say that? Oh god, wait a moment, I need to make a proper slide. Yeah, that was a wrong slide. That was a terrible slide, ladies and gentlemen. Like, trying to get proper slides in this game is really, really hard. And this is not supposed to happen. If this happens, you're pretty much fucked up already. But yeah, even back in the day, like, the content was not really enough for this game. I bought the game and I probably played it for like 2 hours on the first day, and then here and there again, because, yeah, you can clearly see the arcade heritage. And let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, arcade games were not there to have a lot of content. Arcade games were there to be hard and make people pay the most amount of money to play the games. It's nice that the game runs to 60 FPS. Obviously, one of the trade-offs that this game runs to 60 FPS is the graphics. Even for Dreamcast back in the day, these graphics were nothing special. I mean, they were still better than PlayStation 1 and N64, but graphic-wise, this game was obviously not like... The graphics were obviously not the main selling point for the game. The main selling point were pretty much the arcade heritage of the game. It's a fast game to get in, to have fun. But if you want to master the game, you need to put a lot of work into it, ladies and gentlemen. And I lose control of the car. Like, again, the controls are extremely complicated and too sensitive at points. And I don't even know if I will be able to beat the stage. Because as you can see, and this is another obviously arcade heritage thing, we actually have a timer on the top that ticks down. And I have 12 more seconds to go to the next checkpoint. Stuff like that was obviously used in arcades, that people can't play an unlimited time with only 1/4. But yeah, it plays well, it still looks good, it runs smooth. I mean, it looks okay. Alter! And as you can see, I'm getting my ass kicked here. I'm in the middle of the field. And again, I don't even know if I will make it to the goal now. I had like 1 second left. So it could be that I will not even be able to finish that stage. As you can see on the mini-map, the first one is almost done already. The thing is, you need to have a good combination of speed of sliding. That's actually slides. That was a pretty bad slide, but I should be able to do it. There we go. 9 out of 20. Pretty bad. The problem is you barely see me sliding right now because sliding in this game... Sliding in this game is extremely hard for some reason. And now we have to rap again. G-A-M-E-O-V-E-R. Game over. And yes, you have to watch this over and over again if you play single race, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I think I told it to you like 10 million times already. That is because of the arcade heritage. I think we're gonna make another race, another track. And then we're gonna wrap it up already for this video because let's be honest, it's a fucking racing game. There's nothing to say about it. There is not a proper career mode. It's just an arcade racing game. I mean, you have championship mode that I can show you a little bit. But championship mode is pretty much just tracks after another with a ranking system, you know. So there's not anything special here to say about this game. Besides that it's a fun, nice little arcade game. Let's take the National Park Speedway. It's a fun, nice little arcade game that if you had a friend to play back in the day, couch co-op or couch versus rise, you were able to have a lot of fun with the game. But as a single-player game alone, as the same, like with Dead or Alive 2, you didn't have a lot of fun with it because there was just not enough content. While, I don't even know if there was a Superstar or something like that. Where was I saying? I wanted to say something. While, I don't know anymore. I lost my thought, and that's bad, I think. But yeah, oh god, don't fucking slide. And if you slide, make a controlled slide. Yeah, it's pretty much as a single-player game. Oh god, it's this track. You have to do a lot of slides there. You see how I lose control? Like, as soon as you hear the tires like shrieking like that, or whatever it's called. You pretty much fucked up the slide already. I will not get a good ranking here. Like I said, getting into this game, yeah, I didn't get a slide at all here, for example. By the way, I think you can destroy your car, if I'm not completely mistaken. And by the way, there's a phone call I think coming right now, but I can't take that phone call right now. I don't even know if you hear that phone call. Probably not. Because the phone is muted. But here, look at this. I'm getting my ass kicked. I think this is an expert level speedway. But yeah, in the year two... Oh my god, do you see how I lose control? Like in the year 2016, a game like that could never be released anymore. Oh my god, do you see how I fucking lose control of my car? While sliding or while drifting is everything in a ridge racer, and in a ridge racer it's really easily doable. On a Daytona USA it's actually pretty hard. And by the way, if you look at the minimap already, the first guy almost has me again. Like I will get overlapped, or however you call it in English. Now I'm half around in front. But yeah. Again, even for back in the day, the content was not really enough. But again, oh god, it's just because of the arcade heritage of the game. Pretty much all arcade games that got ported for any system were pretty much really short. Because again, arcade games were short. Arcade games were not made to be long. And with a deep story or whatever. Arcade games back in the day, in the 80s, in the 90s, were made to get the most amount of money out of people's pockets, and I will not be even able to fucking beat this fucking track. Hey, at least I got 17. G-A-M-E-O-V-E-R. Okay, I'm gonna set the difficulty now to easy, and now I'm gonna try on the first speedway. I'm gonna try to get first, and I can show you what's actually gonna happen. I mean, I spoiled you already what's gonna happen, but I think you should see it with your own eyes. And it was pretty much really funny, even for back in the day, you know, with arcade games being everywhere and shit like that. It was kind of funny seeing that, because the first thing that you do when you play that game, that music. Oh, it's gone. Unfortunately, it's not very easy or something like that. So, obviously, the first thing that you did on the start of a game is to get to single race. And I'm gonna try to get first now. I think I got second or third, the best on the other way around. I wish I could slide properly, then shit wouldn't be as bad as it is right now. But yeah, let's just hope that I can do it on easy.
Start your engine.
The game gets extremely hard on hard, but that's just because, like, there is not really AI in this game. Like, the AI or the cast in this game are just driving a path, you know? They always drive the same path. And yeah. I think if I say it again, it's an arcade game and this game was made for people to pay as much quarters as possible. You're getting sick of hearing that already, but yeah. Oh my god, did you see how I slide already? I barely moved my analog stick. I barely moved my analog stick. And I made an extreme slide already. But yeah, I'm 4 out of 20 already. I should get first here right now. Alter, oh my god. Maybe in the options there is an option where you can make the sensitivity of your analog stick a little bit less. And I'm getting my ass kicked again, guys. La la la. Come on, I want to get first. Cannot be that impossible. There we go. I should get them here right now. There's one more lap after this. Second is definitely in. Ah! Okay, I will definitely get first. There's no way for me to not get first. At least I can show you now what's gonna happen. So just think about it. You buy the game. It doesn't matter for any money. Like I said, I got it for like single-digit bucks. You buy the game, you play single race, you get first after 2 or 3 tries. And then this happens. Go! So you get first, you are 1 out of 20, and then this happens, ladies and gentlemen. You get the credits. Like, if this happens to you the first time, and after like 10 minutes of playing the game, you get the credits already, you look a little bit, how is it called, dumbfounded or something like that. I have no fucking idea. But yeah, there we hear a little bit more about the Daytona theme. Oh, la la la, la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Sorry. But yeah, that is Daytona USA. I think there's even less to say about this game than about Dead or Alive 2. It's an okay game, but if you paid like full price back in the day, well, back in the day, games like these were normal. Like this game has like 8 tracks, I think. 8 racing tracks, and for back in the day, an arcade game having 8 tracks like that is actually not that bad. But obviously in comparison... Oh. G-A-M-E-O-V-E-R, game over. And obviously this is arcade heritage too here. Even if you get first, you get a game over thing. But yeah, is this a game that you need to have in a Dreamcast collection in the year 2016? Probably not. But I'm pretty sure that you get this game for extremely cheap money. And if you are a fan of arcade racing games, of really challenging arcade racing games, Daytona USA is definitely not the wrong game to go. It is challenging, especially if you play on harder difficulties, and especially if you play championship mode. Here, let me show you championship mode a little bit. You actually have datas here with saving and everything. Championship mode is like a series of races where you get points in the end. We have a nice little intro there with awesome arcade music. Welcome to the world of champions. I think they're talking about me. Yeah, we can put in our name. I'm called AAA. And let me show you just that one screen.
Challenger.
There we go. There you pretty much see the series schedule, and you have a few more series than this, and you obviously need to reach a certain rank and stuff like that. But in the end, it's just racing the same tracks over and over again. There is not really a big career mode or something like that. But I think that's totally okay for what the game is. Daytona USA, ladies and gentlemen. And not must-have game, but definitely a game to look at if you have the interest in it. And definitely a game to try out, because you can definitely get satisfaction out of this game by mastering the sliding, the drifting, and the tracks itself. Ladies and gentlemen, the drifting in this game is not as easy as in a Ridge Racer, for example. But I mean, in a Ridge Racer, drifting is everything. So yeah, if you want to master this game, Daytona USA, there is definitely a lot of time to spend with it. But yeah, that pretty much was it, and I think that video almost got like 30 minutes long too. I'm happy that my Dreamcast didn't die, and I hope that for the next fucking Dreamcast Roundup videos, my Dreamcast is still not dying. So I thank you very much for your time. And what game is next will again be a surprise for you and for me, because I will just randomly pick out a game out of my shelf, and then we see what will be next on the Dreamcast Roundup. Thank you very much for your time, and Michael1985 signing off. I have to go to Daytona. Bye bye.